So we've talked about video game themes in some of our shows before, but we really never gave our full opinion. So to talk about our favorite music in video games, easily I have to say right off the bat is Tetris and Dr. Mario. Now I can put these two together because they were on the same game on the Super Nintendo, Tetris, Dr. Mario. Now Tetris, just the Tetris theme is so iconic, and the Dr. Mario music is, come on, let's face it, that's just damn catchy.
How's that Tetris music go?
Do 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 do. Yeah, good enough.
Off key on that last note.
A little bit. It's still good. It's still good. Anyways, and then Dr. Mario, you can even hear it today, and it still gets stuck in your head. You still remember seeing like the little bug creatures in the corner, kind of like dancing around in a little circle, all funky like. I remember that. Man, I had some great experiences with that game. I was the bomb at it, and it made me smarter as an individual.
Video game soundtracks. Let's begin at the beginning. Let's start old school. I really liked the Maximum Carnage soundtrack. It was just so awesome. It was that 16-bit. It was awesome. It's kind of what I imagine Carnage would be jamming out to if we were wearing headphones and just murdering everyone, murdering the population of New York. So it was very cool, and I love that game in general, so it just kind of stuck with me and always stuck in my head. And Green Jelly, they as a band didn't really go anywhere, but they had some success in Maximum Carnage, so you can always be proud of that, Green Jelly.
So we're talking video game soundtracks, and to me the best soundtracks have to be the old 8-bit, 16-bit soundtracks, most of the time anyway. So number one, I gotta go with Contra. It had one of those just amazing, just one of the most amazing themes, especially in the first level, and people do, I mean, you don't really need me to do it, you know the song. You look up on YouTube, people sort of do the guitar covers of it all the time, and you can just hear like, that's exactly what the guy was thinking of, just this like pounding, amazing guitar riff, just someone just like wailing away on the guitar. It's just such a good song, and it really got you pumped up to make guys explode into fireballs for no reason, even though they should have been bleeding.
Let's do Portal. You gotta say Portal. Yeah, it only had one song in it, unless you count that weird song you heard on the radio sometimes. But it only had one song in it, but that one song was better than all of the music in most other games. Is anyone gonna argue with that? That one song is awesome. It might be the best, most iconic song in video game history. I can't really think of a better one. So yeah, I'm gonna give it up to Portal. Props to my boy Johnny C. For writing that one. So yeah, still alive, still the best song in my opinion in any video game, so I gotta give it up to Portal.
Next up, another 8-bit game, one of my favorites. We've played it on the channel. I gotta go with Streets of Rage 2. Streets of Rage 2 had some of the best music in any classic game I can think of. I don't know what it was about it, but all the music was just like really, really cool. There's that sort of I don't remember even the level, but there's like that level was amazing. And then there's the time you go in the baseball diamond and go down the whole elevator thing. All the music in Streets of Rage games are really good, but number 2 really stood out in my head as the one with the best music for sure.
When you look at some of the most iconic video game music, everyone immediately goes to, oh, Mario Brothers is the best. Wrong, actually. Completely wrong. Mario's good, and yes, you all remember it, but one of what was better? Sonic music. Green Hill Zone actually was my ringtone for like 3 years in a row. Sonic music, it came out on the Genesis, so it had like the better sound. Graphics, sound capabilities? It just had better sound and music altogether. And so anytime people are like, oh yeah, Mario music, that's where it's at. Now, go back, play Sonic, listen to that music. It's still great and still holds up today.
And then Child of Eden. It was a weird Kinect game that I had to play this one time for this thing I was doing. And at first I didn't like it, and you just kind of sit there and blast stuff. But every enemy you blast kind of plays a different note, and it's like, and it kind of makes a song as you're playing it. And at first I didn't like the game very much, and I still don't think gameplay-wise it was that good, but it was kind of an addicting trance music that was playing when you were playing it with the Kinect. It was kind of awesome. So yeah, Child of Eden, kind of obscure. I think you'd have to look it up. There's probably some gameplay videos out there somewhere. But really good soundtrack, not a great game overall.
All right, and then finally I think I gotta go with Halo. Now Halo is by no means one of my favorite games at all. As far as first-person shooter goes, it's probably my least favorite actually. Just because of the way it's kind of floaty and stuff. But the music in Halo is absolutely incredible. It had one of the most epic soundtracks I think in any game ever. And just that very iconic just opening, oh, that whole thing, like that really got you like kind of in in the zone, kind of in the mood to play. You're like, all right, this is mysterious and there's aliens. But you just gotta, I mean, just musically speaking, it's a masterpiece and it's one of the best game soundtracks ever, I think.
Final Fantasy games are completely known for their music, some of the most beautiful scores we've ever heard in video game just history. But I have to go to Final Fantasy VII for some of my favorite music. I just remember like the main boss music, like anytime you had like a main boss. And then even just the normal fight music was awesome, it was addicting. Like you felt like such a badass, you're going at it, you're like, yes, I can kill everything. And then the motorcycle theme, just the way that starts off with like the do-do-do-do-do-do. It actually didn't sound like that, but it was close, but it was still, just everything about that score was epic. In fact, I think I owned that Final Fantasy score. I spent like $50 on it. I actually own a lot of video game scores now that I think about it. That might be why I'm single, actually.
Oh, that whole thing.